love you, Jordan.
What's up, amazing friends, and I'm back with another video. If you're new here, I'm Makoya, and welcome to another TV. If you're not new here, then welcome back. Yeah, so today we just jump straight into it. I want to touch bases. I want to touch bases on some of the things that I touched bases on yesterday in the Zoom meeting, because I know that the Zoom meeting was acting up, so some people couldn't join and some people couldn't get in for some reason. I don't know why, but I did end up doing 2 Zoom meetings yesterday. I guess I don't know really what happened. It was so unprofessional. I told y'all this, but I might do another one. I'm not gonna promise, but I'm thinking about doing another one on Sunday, another free one, and then after Sunday it's strictly mentorship. So already I got 3 mentorees that I'm mentoring or whatever, helping them out with everything they need to do. And that do cost, I'm charging $50 to help you with your paperwork. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it right here. Y'all see it. It tells you everything that you get. You know what I'm saying? Hold on right quick. Okay, so yeah, basically, let me tell y'all everything, because I actually have the picture on my phone. Oh, it's already right here, but I want to read it too from my phone. So it comes with one-on-one guidance, obviously. So that's time, basically. That's my time, because like I said, I already have over 1,500 people join this year, and that all was for free. So I feel like I did my volunteer services, and no shade. I feel like I already did. I got enough community hours, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, one-on-one guidance, help them out applications and send them up to the Coast Guard, because that's the most tedious part that people don't understand. They don't know what to, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the most tedious part, period. Text and Zoom follow-ups. So I gave the mentorees that I have now my business phone number, and everything's smooth with that. I don't have no problem with that. But I also want to do Zoom follow-ups too. So I'm going to have like private classes for them. I'm trying to get everybody on a set schedule so I can have all of them out, you know what I'm saying, equally, but also provide what they need for their special needs. Like, one person need help with an MMC application, one person need help with a medical certificate application, one person need help from scratch. No guidance at all. They don't know what to do. They don't know what's going on. None of that. So, like I said, everybody is in their own lane, but I want to be able to have a class and encourage everybody, you know what I'm saying, all together and as a whole. So that's also what's beneficial from the mentorship. Finding a company that is suitable to your liking. So just because I started with MSC and I end up going to SIU does not mean that you have to do the same thing that I do. Literally. There's so many companies out there that I also covered in the Zoom session. There's so many companies. They do so many different things. You don't have to go along with everybody else is going along with. Period. Encouragement. Encouragement is a big thing. That's like affirmations and actually letting people know, like, okay, I know that you're probably overwhelmed. I know that you probably think that it's taking a long time and you want to rush and stuff like that. You need encouragement. Everybody does not have a good support system, and everybody does not have support at home. So personally, I want to be able to encourage you as well. So that's what the mentorship offers. Plenty. Literally. And it's only $50. And I also want to let y'all know that it's only I only want to take a certain amount of people at a time. So I will be closing the mentorship once I reach a certain number of people. I'm thinking maybe 10 people is enough for me to handle, or maybe 15. This is a 90-day process, so I want to be obligated to those 10 to 15 people for 90 days. I want to make sure that I help them out as much as I can. I don't want to be overwhelmed. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be able to give them my full undivided attention for these next 90 days. Even if I do decide to get a ship, I'm going to make sure that I am still obligated to them, even if I am on a ship. So Yeah, let's jump straight into what I talked about in the Zoom meeting. Honestly, it's gonna be a lot of information. I'm gonna go through it real fast because I don't want this video being real long, for one. For two, if I tell y'all, like, you know what I'm saying, it would be no point for me to have the Zoom session. Well, I mean, some people have to work, so it will still be a point for me to have the Zoom session. So just hold that thought. I'm gonna pull up my PowerPoint on my phone and read off that. So give me a second. Okay, boom. So first things first, I introduced myself in the Zoom meeting because I did not record, and honestly, it would be really no point for me to record when I'm offering mentorship too. So I don't really know how that goes. Do they go hand in hand? I don't know. I'm confused. But anyway, so I started off with introducing myself, like, okay, this is step-by-step guide on how to become a merchant seaman. My name is Nicolia. A lot of people know me as Ebooks, and I'm from Norfolk, Virginia. I'm 23 years old. I started with Military Sealer Command, which is also known as MSC, and I transitioned over to Seafarers International Union. Like I told them, also, I have ebooks out as well. So even if you don't have, I know everybody don't have money like that. So even if you don't have $50 for the mentorship, I have 2 ebooks out. One covering MSC, how to join MSC, and the other one covering how to transition from MSC to SIU. They both only $10, literally, on my website. So as soon as you buy the ebook, it automatically goes straight to your email. Offer it. I don't even have to do nothing, none of that. You buy it ASAP, straight to your email. So anyway, so I started with MSC, Military Sealer Command, and I transitioned over to Seafarers International Union, which is SIU. My current position is Engine Utility Man / qualified member of the engine department, which is also known as EU or QMed. Put it on the screen, and so y'all see it right there. And also, somebody just texted me, I'm sorry. Also, I've been doing this for 3 consecutive years, which means nonstop, which I had a little break, so that might be a little for you. I lied a little bit, but anyway, so I've been doing this for 3 years since I was 20. What is the merchant marine, or what is a merchant mariner? I put that a merchant mariner is someone who services and transporting goods to various consumers around the world. Each mission would be different based on the company you choose to join, whether it's commercial or government. So depending on what company you choose to work with or what ship you get on, that would determine your mission, what you have to do, what is the ship's obligation. Basically, commercial, I know y'all probably trying to figure out what's the difference between commercial and government. Commercial ships typically carry cargo from and to major companies such as food, clothes, cars. So for example, Volkswagen is a Germany car, so we bring cars from Germany over to the United States. Also, y'all Sheen Hall, sometimes that stuff be overseas. Y'all AliExpress wigs come from overseas. All these packages and stuff be on ships. I don't know what's wrong with my throat. What's tea? That's a problem. I might need some tea, seriously. But yeah, y'all Sheen Halls and AliExpress wigs, the Amazon packages, sometimes that stuff comes from overseas, so we be bringing it back to the United States. Now, government. It says, whereas military ships normally specialize in underway replenishment. So underway replenishment is also known as UNREPs. It's when, and typically MSC does this, it's when you go in the middle of the water and you meet up with a ship or a Navy ship or a SIU ship. Doesn't matter what ship. You meet up with them and you give them either stores, which is food, or fuel. Most of the time it's fuel, because you gotta realize that one ship we probably just came from port, and they just been sailing. They need fuel, so we'll meet up with them in the middle of the water, give them fuel, and we'll go about our business. So that's normally what government ships do, but they also have other missions such as holding ammunition, transporting ammunition, which is like bombs and stuff. It's so many different missions that government ships, are obligated to offer or obligated to do, basically. So yeah, also I covered the departments, the different departments to choose from. If you're going to MSC, you cannot choose your department. MSC chooses for you where they want to put you based on your previous work history. 9 times out of 10, they're going to put you in the galley, which is a SA or SU, depending on who you go to. If you go to the union, they call it the SA, which is supply assistant or steward assistant. And then if you go to MSC, they will call it a SU, which is supply utility men. Yeah. I'm gonna write it on the screen because y'all probably can't understand me. I be seeing a lot of people in the comments saying that they don't understand what I be saying. I don't know how. I don't think I have an accent. But then people be responding to my stuff saying I do got an accent. So I don't know. But yeah, and SIU also have an entry-level position called GVA, which is General Vessel Assistant. Okay, let's get back to the departments. So you got 3 different departments. You got deck department, you got engine department, and you got steward department. That department entry-level position would be an ordinary seaman, also known as an OS. The job is ship maintenance, crane operations, and heavy lifting. So ship maintenance as far as preservation. You have to preserve the ship. So that's chipping, painting, needle gunning, scraping, wire wheeling, stuff like that. Basically to keep the deck and the outside of the ship looking good. Engine department is also ship maintenance. It says ship maintenance of machinery and equipment, ensuring mobility and maneuvering of the vessel. So just like a car, the ship has to be upkept. You know, when you go to get an oil change on your car, or you gotta make sure you put oil in the engine or it'll lock up, stuff like that. That's the same thing on the ship. So basically my job, well, this is not my job no more, but it was my job as an entry-level position, which was wiper. And it's exactly what it sounds like. All you do is go around the engine room and wipe up oil and stuff like that. Basically like janitorial work, but in the engine department. Normally the engine department, they say that it's like one of the highest paying entry-level jobs, but honestly, I think money is money, and all the entry-level jobs make money. It just depends on what the overtime looking like. So yeah, ship maintenance. Also, you do wire wheeling, painting, chipping, and stuff like that. Also, as an entry-level position in the engine room. Steward department, maintaining cleanliness in the galley. The galley is the kitchen and also responsible for tidiness in hallways and stairways, preparing staterooms for upcoming shipmates. So if you get on the ship, for future references, if you get on the ship and your stateroom is not clean, that means that either the person before you didn't clean their room, or the entry-level supply utility man or steward assistant, they didn't clean your room like they were supposed to. So yeah, that's their job. And they also like help the cooks prepare food. So they like wake up early in the morning and probably like do preparation. Like they'll cut up vegetables or do the salad bar, cut up fruits, stuff like that. They'll clean the tables, wipe the tables down, mop and stuff like that in the kitchen, the dining area, and in the hallways and stairwells. Sanitation. So commercial contracts can be from 45 days to 120 days. Also, they can also be a little bit less than that depending, because they got this thing with SIU called activation ships. So with an activation ship, that means the ship just activating. Trying to make sure like the engine working and everything is good for them to actually go underway for a long period of time. That could be however long they need you. It could be 11 days, 20 days, whatever. But commercial ships, they be the ones, I'm not gonna say all commercial ships are dirty, but they do be dirty. And also you have to be mindful that pirates attack commercial ships. They do not attack government ships, because it just makes sense. Why would they attack a government ship knowing that the government is gonna have, they got weapons, they come in armed, ready to go. They got, yeah, they be having them things on them. So yeah, you can do 45 days to 120 days. It's not mandatory, but for government contracts, you do have to do 120 days unless the company states otherwise. Like if you tell them, like, oh, I gotta go to school on this date, so I only can do 60 days, they might say yes, they might say no, depending on the company and how strict they are. Them government ships are strict. Government companies are strict. Also, SIU do have some MSC ships that you could sell on. So MSC and SIU got a contract too together where you can sell on some MSC ships, which is government ships, government contracts. I hope I'm not going too fast, but I know I am, because I'm just trying to like run through everything real fast. Okay, next, step-by-step process. You have to get a TWIC card, a passport, a medical certificate, and a merchant man credential. A medical certificate is not like a certificate you get from a school or a certification like that. A medical certificate is literally probably about this big. It's so small. And a medical certificate is all it's saying is that, okay, this person is fit for duty. This person can actually go on a ship and sail. They can do everything that a regular person can do. They can pass a drug test, and they can lift 40 to 50 pounds. They don't have no asthma and stuff like that. That's another thing. They will deny you if you have asthma. They will deny you if you have diabetes. Like, some of this stuff, y'all just need to learn to keep to yourself. And just make sure y'all bring y'all medicine and stuff like that. Passport. You can get your passport at your local post office. That's where I got mine at. I got mine during COVID, so I had to do an appointment. I don't know if you still have to do that. I'm not sure, but I will come back with more information because I'm helping people. I'm doing mentorship now, so I want to know all this stuff to be able to help them as best and as much as I can. TWIC card costs probably about $125 supposedly. That's how much mine's cost. And all I did was type in nearest TWIC location a TWIC location near me. That's what I typed in Google, and this place popped up. I live in Virginia, so I went to Virginia Beach. And they also say you could do something like through TSA or something like that at the airport, I think. I don't know. Or TSA.org. I don't know. Somebody told me that. I don't know how true that is, but TSA.org. You can get a TWIC card from there. Remind you, if you have felony charges, these documents might take you a little bit long to obtain, but you still can obtain them, but you cannot be on probation or parole to get this job or obtain these documents. You cannot. Now, criminal charges, they do vary. I could see, like, if you got like a assault charge, then maybe you can join. But if you have like a R, it start with an R and with an E charge, they're not gonna let you join. Period. Okay, pros and cons. Let's get into that. Pros and cons. Pros for me, I feel like you can update your lifestyle. This is consistent money. The money is consistent. It's keep flowing. Some companies are stingy. They don't want to pay for certain things, which I'm actually going through that right now. We'll talk about it later. But some companies are not stingy. If they got it, they're going to give it. For example, I feel like MSC, if they got the money, they're going to give you the money. Don't nobody be stingy with MSC. If you do penalty work, you get the penalty pay, period. But like I said, the money is consistent. Free travel. Me personally, I think MSC, when you go to work, it really does feel like you're on vacation. Like, I'm not going to say it feels like you're on vacation because it's not all that. But I can honestly say, if you go with MSC and you decide, like, okay, say for example, when I was in the Philippines, I literally woke up. It was like a Saturday. I had work, but I didn't get up for work that day, which Saturday and Sunday is overtime days. So if you don't go to work, nobody's bugging you, nobody's mad at you, nobody have a problem or attitude with you, none of that, because Saturday and Sunday is your day and it's optional for you to work overtime. It's not mandatory. So it was like a Saturday. I didn't get up for work. I probably was like hungover or something from the day before. And just me and my shipmates, like me and my homeboys, I still hang with most of them. Yeah, I don't hang with Dwayne no more, but y'all probably remember Dwayne. But anyway, he didn't even come that day. But we ended up going like parasailing and jet skiing and stuff like that randomly, like on a Saturday out of the blue. It was not planned. We just got up and did it. Working with SIU, you cannot do that. SIU, for one, they would be having an attitude if you don't work on Saturday. No, actually, you have to work every day. You work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You work every day, but you get off of work at 5 o'clock, and you don't have to work overtime if you don't want to after 5 o'clock. But if you don't work overtime, they want to question you, like, why you're not working overtime? What's the issue? They get attitudes for you not working overtime, which, like I said, overtime is not mandatory. I just personally feel like they want to work you. Like, I don't know why they do that. I don't know why they do that. But MSC is not like that. That's why I said free travel, because if you do go to another country with MSC, you can take off a day, or you can go out and don't do overtime. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. SIU, you have to wait for you to get off work, and if you don't do overtime, it might be a problem, it might not be a problem, depending on who your department heads is, because some people be cool and some people don't. But yeah, free travel is cool. That has its pros and cons as well. Free travel do. Okay, you meet new people. I like meeting new people. I feel like meeting new people is networking. Sometimes meeting new people can be a hassle, and everybody is not good people. But when you do meet good people, meeting new people is, you keep them close to you no matter what. You don't have to always converse with them every day, but you keep them close to you, because you never know. Like, I know people that live in LA. I never been to California, but I know if I go, that I can call that person and say, hey, I'm in LA, or hey, I'm in San Francisco. You know what I'm saying? So you keep people close to you, because it's networking, and good people is good to have in your life. So also a pro is no commute. You don't have to drive to work, but don't be like me, because I literally still be late sometimes. Like, I don't know how. I'll go to sleep, wake up, do everything I need to do, and I'll get down there like right on time. But you know, some people say on time is still late. So even like I gotta be where it's 0 100, I get down there 0 800 on the dot. They try to, like, some people say that on time is late, even though I'm not late. But it's no commute, so I feel like that's a good thing to have. You just wake up, go downstairs, go if you gotta go to your workstation. Perfect. You get 3 meals a day. Now, let me tell y'all this. Don't go on them ships eating 3 meals a day. Seriously. It's like, if you gonna eat, you might got like a fast metabolism or something where you can eat 3 meals a day. But I literally see people come out there, they be like nice looking, they get on these ships and let their stuff go, because all they do is eat. Imagine you got a baker up there too, and they'll bake cakes and cookies and pies and donuts and stuff after lunch and after dinner. The kitchen don't be closed. So people literally eat, and be big as a house, and be looking disgusting when they come home. Like, I'm not even being funny. I'm so serious. So I'm not gonna tell y'all what to do or nothing, but just be mindful. Be very demure about, you know what I'm saying, your choices and what time you eat and stuff like that. Also, it's a free gym up there. So if you is gonna eat all day, every day, make sure you hit the gym at least once. I'm serious though, because I'm not saying I'm small. I know I'm not small. I know I'm not. I'm kind of big, back still wide, but I be very mindful of what I'm eating. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cons. Let's get into it. Okay, cons. You work 7 days a week. Like I said, MSC, you don't have to. It's not mandatory, but you're definitely going to work 5 days with MSC. But SIU is mandatory, 7 days a week. Most likely you're going to be working 12 hours a day. I know you're out there to work, but me, I'm young, and I encourage other young people, get that money, especially if you don't have no kids. Get that money, but make sure you enjoy yourself too. Don't be miserable. Leave that for people that want to be miserable. You know what I'm saying? Seriously though, because people be out there, they be so mean, and it's because they're miserable, because all they're doing is working, and they don't even get to enjoy their money. They got a bunch of things they got to take care of, so they be mean. But even if you got things you got to take care of, set some short-term goals and some long-term goals for yourself, and make sure you enjoy yourself at least once or twice. Take care of your business, stand on business, handle your business, but make sure you enjoy yourself, because life ain't fun when you being miserable. Like, when I'm telling you, when you're not enjoying yourself, life is not fun. So yeah, you work 12 hours most likely every day. I be working 8 because I don't do overtime every day. I do overtime when my body say you can do overtime, and when my body say don't do overtime, I'm not doing it. Little to no Wi-Fi. Possible discrimination. Yeah, okay, let me go back to it. Possible discrimination. It's definitely, I haven't really never touched bases on certain things, but it do be racism out there, because I try not to say certain stuff in my videos, but it do be that out there. And it's a lot of feminist men out there as well, because they feel like it's a man job or a male job, depending on what department you work in. They'll feel like that you have to prove yourself because you're a female. They feel like that you need to work a little bit harder because you're a female. They feel like you lazy because you're a female. They feel like you try to get out of work because you're a female. Like, if you're on your menstrual, they don't care. Like, it's a lot of stuff like that out there because it is supposed to be predominantly a male job. Anyways, mentally draining. It can be mentally draining. Sometimes I literally have to go outside. I don't even care if nobody's out there. I have to go outside, sit on the side, and just stare at the water sometimes and pray and get a peace of mind. I'm not even lying. I'm so serious. I have to, because I be ready to crash out. Not gonna lie. I be ready to crash out. But yeah, like, it's mentally draining. You definitely have to have a strong mind. And I personally like MSC more because it's a lot of younger people up there, so that takes your mind on things. Like the ship that I met Dwayne on, I don't know if y'all remember the Rappahannock. When I was in Japan and stuff, I had so much fun on that ship. It was just so much fun. Like, you literally, like, y'all can play Uno, y'all can have, honestly, you don't supposed to do certain things, but when you get up there, you'll see certain things go on that you don't supposed to do anyway. So yeah, Uno, spades. Like I said, on one of my ships, they used to gamble and stuff like that. I never partake in I don't gamble because I don't like losing my money. I don't do stuff like that. But yeah, I like MSC better. I feel like it's more youthful, and that's the vibe. The only reason why I don't go back to MSC, which I need to make a video about that too, because they told me to come back to work. I don't go back there is because they want you to do 4 months. 120 days to me feels like a long time. It feels so long. So I like selling with SIU because it's freedom, and I don't have to do a long hitch like that if I don't want to. But yeah, just prepare yourself. Maybe start reading books. Make sure you got Apple Music. Make sure you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. Missing loved ones. That's another thing that's draining. Overdue or no relief. MSC, you never get a relief. Like SIU, they'll try, but SIU, I never be relieved on time with SIU either, but it don't be a month. MSC, how you waiting for like a whole month? Like, that is crazy. Or 2 months. But they'll be like, oh, we're paying you extra. Baby, keep the money. Keep the money. The money ain't funny. I'm trying to go home. That's what I want to do. Okay, and poor management. Poor management is a takeaway from the experience and as a whole, because it be people out there that used to be in the military and they try to treat you like you're in the military or you was in the military or whatever. I have to remind them, this is not the military. You're not going to treat me like I'm in the military either. Period. Because if that's what I wanted to do, that's what I would have did. Straight like that. You have to put your foot down, and then as a female too, if you put your foot down, like me personally, like I said, I don't like bringing race into stuff, but as a black girl, if I say what I want to say, or I speak how I feel, or like right now, I use my hands when I'm talking and stuff, they feel like, oh, you got an attitude, you the black girl with attitude, offer it. So sometimes it's just like, pick your poison. You don't want to be the target. You know what I'm saying? So pick your poison. Sometimes it's just best to be quiet. Like, I learned that too. Sometimes it's just best to be quiet and handle it when you get to your union hall, or take it to EEO, which they might not really do much, but sometimes it's just best to be quiet. Let God handle it sometimes, you know? That's the best thing. That's the best thing to do. So, and I'm learning that. So, yeah. But yeah, poor management. The management can suck. It really can. Okay, my experience, like I told you, I already been telling y'all about my experience this whole time, so we don't really gotta get too much into that. Y'all know that I like MSC, I like SIU too. Both of them have pros and cons. Both of them got perks. Both of them are good companies. Both of them are good jobs to have. It's so many other companies out there. I feel like this is a good job to have. If I didn't feel like it was a good job, then I wouldn't even be doing mentorships for it. I tell y'all the real. I keep it real with y'all. I don't know how much real y'all want me to be. I tell y'all everything. Like, I be like, okay, well, this is what this person did, or this is what I did, or this is what the company did, or this is what happened. I keep it real with y'all. Ain't no faking over here. If I did something wrong, I'm gonna let you know I did something wrong. Like, period. At the end of the day, I feel like it's a good job to have. Do I feel like I like it long term? Long term, it's not for me. But just because it's not long term for me, don't mean it's not long term for you. Exactly. So Like, what's up? Get your documents and join. And then even if you join and you don't like it, you can your documents are good for 5 years. You can always come back, literally, and do it again. So anyways, STCW, the course is for 1 week, and with MSc is probably for about a month. But anyways, normally if you go through like Blue Water or you know, a different company, then the STCW class should be about a week long. Basic firefighting, damage control, personal survival techniques, personal safety / social responsibilities, first aid and CPR, and a swim test, which is really not a swim test, it's a float test. You need to learn how to float for 60 seconds or doggy paddle, tread the water. You don't have to float, you can tread water. You can doggy paddle. Like I told them on my Zoom session, I snuck into the pools in the hotel and I taught myself how to float. Do the same thing. Tell them you got a room, even if you don't got a room, sneak into the pool. Do what you gotta do. I'm not encouraging you how to do that, but that's what I did. So, yeah. Or just wait for them to send you to training. Because when they send you to training, they can put you in the hotel anyway. Teach yourself then. The swim test is literally the last test you gotta do. So teach yourself when they put you in training, or float in the tub or something. Teach yourself how to float or tread water. It's only 60 seconds. If you can't save yourself for 60 seconds, I'm gonna keep the rest to myself. If you can't save yourself for 60 seconds, then is you even worth saving? Because why you can't save yourself for 60 seconds? Literally, it don't make sense. Okay, and then you got to do VPDSD, a training class. That class is only for 1 day, and it costs like $300 supposedly. And that's if you come to the union. If you're going to MSc, then they're going to send you to that class and pay for everything. But if you're going to the union, you got to pay for that class by yourself. And also, if you come to the union, you got dues that you got to pay. Altogether, it's $565. That's for your dues, your physical, and your drug test. It's not just for your dues. Altogether, those 3 things cost $565, and they can want you bring a money order. Okay, next. We coming up on the end, y'all, because I gotta hurry up and wrap this up. I don't want this video to be really long. Okay, so MSc training, NEO. So you should expect to be in Norfolk or San Diego for 2 weeks, going over the essentials of the job, filling out paperwork, and taking care of all of the necessities to get you situated before training. So that's what NEO consists of. So you just filling out paperwork. They're telling you about the job, what you're getting yourself into. Basically, you're signing your life over. That's what you're doing in NEO. It's signing your life over. You're doing a binding. That's what the contract is, y'all. Yeah. And then for training with MSc, you should expect to be in Norfolk or San Diego for an additional 6 to 8 weeks, going over personal safety, damage control, vessel duties, firefighting, a swim / float test, and etc. You will receive a certification for every function you complete. Every time you've done a function or a test, a skills test, whatever, you would get a certificate for that you have to submit to the Coast Guard so that they can give you endorsements, which you submit then once you get all of them. Then you submit it. Every topic has a physical and written test. You are not allowed to fail. So if you don't pass on your first try, you do get another chance to take it. I believe you get 2 more chances to take it. So if you don't pass the first time, take it again and again until you pass. So make sure you don't take it all in one day. Because why somebody called me the other day and they failed their AB test, and they gonna call me talking about something, yeah, so I failed, but they said I could take it again. I said, when? They talking about something today. I said, don't take that test today. And guess what they did? Went and took that test today. If you just failed the test today, that means you don't know the information. So what did you think was going to change? You thought that you was going to know it out of the blue like that? No. Y'all, for real, the stuff that I be going through. But yeah. And then they didn't pass it the second time. And then they went back a third time a couple days later and didn't pass it that time either. But anyway, so companies. They got multiple different companies to join from. Military Sea Lift Command, Crowley, NOAA, Keystone, Edison Schwest. Now, when it comes to Crowley, like I told them, Crowley is a good company. They pay, but they're very petty in particular. They won't get you off on time. They remind me of MSc. They won't get you off on time, and then when you leave, because you can say, oh, I'm leaving anyway. When you leave anyway, they will be like, okay, well, you can't sell with us no more. But it's y'all fault. That y'all supposed to got me off on this day, and y'all got me sitting here playing games. But yeah, they be petty like that. And then you got Keystone, Edison Schwest, and then you got barges. Now, barges is like these small boats that come on side of the ship and they give you fuel. So it's a small boat that comes on side of a big ship and gives fuel to it. And it's a company called Kirby. My homeboy is with them. So he work on a barge for a company called Kirby, and he make good money. He like it, but he want to come to the big dog. He want to come to the big league. So yeah, but yeah, I think Kirby is a good company. Local tugboats, McAllister is a good local tugboat company. They have it in Virginia, Norfolk, Virginia to be exact, because I was about to work for them at one point. They got it in Baltimore, New York, and Texas. They got it a lot of places. McAllister, that's McAllistor, and also Edison Schwest, because I'm pretty sure y'all don't know how to spell that. I'm gonna tell you how to spell Edison Schwest. Edison Schwest is Edison, and then Schwest is Chouest. I don't know why, but I think that's like French or something. It gets Schwest. I don't know. Anyway, local ferry boats and cruise ships. I never heard nothing good about a ferry boat or a cruise ship, but that's a job. A job is a job. Go get that paper. What? A job is a job. Go get that paper. Do I have to say it again? Unions. Okay, so Sailor Union of Pacific is a West Coast company only. They say that they only hire that department. I don't know how true that is, but when it comes to that company, I don't know much about it. But my friend Lois do, and her Instagram is @_LoisB @_LoisBee, and she do the same content as me. That's my homegirl. Yeah, we locked in. So she do the same content as me, and she's also offering mentorships as well. So make sure y'all lock in with her if y'all want to join Sailors Union of Pacific. It's a good company as well. But it's a West Coast company basically. Mariner, Fireman Watch, West Coast Union. I think they only hire engine, so that's the only engine department company. And then Seafarers International Union is all over the United States. My fault, y'all, because I'm tripping. Seafarers International Union is all over the United States, and it does all departments. And you can get more information like about the apprenticeship and stuff like that at seafarers.org, or call your local union hall and see what they say as far as the apprenticeship program, because I don't really know much about the apprenticeship program, but I do know a lot about the union and military slave command. Okay, money. When it comes to money, there's different ways you can make extra money on the ship, and that's penalty pay, overtime, and ammo pay. Ammo pay is when you get like 10% of your wages. So say for example, my check is $3,000, and it's ammunition on the ship, which is bombs and stuff. You automatically get 10% of your check. So it's supposed to be like $300 that I will be receiving if my check was $3,000. Y'all get what I'm saying? 10% of that. So anyways, that's how it is with MSC. I'm not sure how it is with the union, because I never been on the MO ship with the union. But yeah, so that's how you get extra money: overtime, penalty, and ammo pay. Make sure y'all get that money, and make sure y'all get that seat time. Seat time is how you upgrade and you get promoted to these different positions. Even with MSC pays for you to get promoted, like go to school and stuff. But if you go into the union, you cannot go to school unless you got enough seat time to attend Piney Point, the school. Also, upgrade and get these endorsements. That's how you're going to be able to get a job shoreside that's high paying. I look at this as like a trade. Like, you come out here and you learn something, welding, or you know what I'm saying, something like that. You can take that in your everyday life and do something shoreside. One-on-one mentorships, I'm also offering that. I told you that already. I really encourage everybody to take me up on the offer, because I'm helping y'all. Help me, help you, help me, help you, help me to help you. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all tell a friend that if they want to join the Seaman, I'm here to help. I offer so many things. I'm not gonna talk y'all head off. Anyway, thank y'all for watching this video. Thank y'all for getting me to 1,400 subs. Now let's get me to 14,000. No, for real, literally. So anyway, y'all, like, I really appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, both my Instagram at Ebooks and I.BUCKS, and make sure y'all follow my YouTube Instagram, Ebooks TV. Ain't really nothing. It's like behind the scenes stuff, everything that I do, wherever I go, wherever I be at. Like if I'm in Jats, because y'all know I go to Jats a lot. I love it there. They love me there, and I love them there. I love it out there. So I always post and post and post. So make sure y'all follow both my Instagrams. And lock in, twin. Like, what? We gotta get this paper. The year almost over. We gotta run up a bag, like, ASAP. So, yeah. I love y'all. And I hope this was helpful. And I'll see y'all in the next video. And make sure y'all go view my last video. It's tea. It's tea. And my sunglasses is dropping tomorrow. Because today is September 9th. So, my shades dropping September 10th. Make sure y'all look on the website, order. And local orders. If you live in Virginia, I'm dropping off local orders. Like, what's up? But if you like live in another state, shipping orders out ASAP. Like what are we talking about? So yeah. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm out. I love you, Jordan.